In today's era, where technology has taken such a major role in the way in which we live our lives, we do not often realise that Romanticism has an impact in our world as we know it. Many different events throughout history and in recent years have helped to forge this idea that Romanticism may not exist in today's society. Events that have helped influence this thought include the industrialization period and now, during the 21st century, the technological period. These events throughout history and more recently have led people to believe that Romanticism does not exist in today's times due to the fact that we are taking away from what is the elements of Romanticism, that of connecting mankind and nature on a very personal and reflective manner. However, although there are many factors influencing how Romanticism may not be as prominent in the modern era, there are still significant impacts that Romanticism has had on today's society. Charles Baudelaire, a French Romantic poet from the Romantic era, states, "To say the word Romanticism is to say modern art. That is intimacy, spirituality, colour, aspirations towards the infinite, expressed by every means available to the arts." This comment from Baudelaire reveals how Romanticism is portrayed in modern society, being simply beautiful. This comment suggests that Romanticism is a work of art, carefully and cleverly put together to communicate a message. Baudelaire uses words such as intimacy, spirituality, and colour to define the way in which it is viewed. In the latter half of this comment from Charles Baudelaire, he points out that one of the key features of Romanticism is the ability to desire and look forward to the infinite, meaning that Romanticism desires the great length of the unknown and enjoying the little and simple things in life. Romanticism could almost be classified as a lifestyle that creates a more grateful and respectful society. This can be seen in this poem by William Wordsworth, a key romanticist during this era. "I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake beneath the trees fluttering and dancing in the breeze." The opening stanza of Wordsworth's poem, "I wandered lonely as a cloud," reflects on how there are times we go through things by ourselves and how these times can be hard. But a good way to feel better is to acknowledge the sublime and appreciate the simple things in life, like daffodils. Society in the 21st century is becoming less and less heuristic, and many people struggle with the fact that being wrong is a positive thing that can help you to grow. Today, it is so easy to find the answers to so many things on Google. Consequently, with a less heuristic population, people are becoming more lazy, therefore means that they are not as interested to go out and explore the littler things in life, such as the beauty of flora and fauna. However, during the Romantic period, poets such as Samuel Taylor Coleridge were able to convey this image of exploring nature. We see this in his poem, "This lime tree bower, my prison." "On springy heath, along the hilltop edge, wander in gladness and wind down perchance." A pair of lines in Coleridge's poem show that when he walks through nature, he walks in gladness, which demonstrates a very positive experience. During the Romantic era, the way in which poets got inspiration was by going out into nature and appreciating life. Romanticists would often go alone and would be situated in a spot that was quiet and beautiful, so that they were able to communicate emotion in a message whilst linking it to the surrounding world around them. The key feature of Romanticism is the sublime, the state of feeling really nice by being made feel insignificant. This concept of feeling nice through being made insignificant is so countercultural to today's society. Today it is common for people to feel really nice by being made the greatest, by being the most successful at work, by having the most friends, by having the nicest car. In the 21st century, we idolize objects and we're controlled by the way in which objects and materials have been made idolized. One of the beautiful things about Romanticism is that objects were never seen as being the most beautiful thing, rather the reverence and love for nature as the most important thing. This concept of the sublime is a truly beautiful thing and is the main concept of Romanticism that I believe should be respected and further also returned back into our modern day society due to the beauty and love it creates in our world. Edmund Burke, Irish statesman, comments on how the sublime reduces an individual's egoism and pride. In the poem The Prelude by Wordsworth, he writes, "The woods and distant Skidore's lofty height were bronze with a deep radiance, stood alone beneath the sky as if I had been born." This reverence of nature makes Wordsworth feel insignificant and humbles him so much as to the point where he feels as if he were just born. Overall, Romanticism is not often depicted in the way that people in the modern era live their life. However, the revivification of the sublime should be a prominent characteristic of our modern era today.